Hello and welcome back, everyone, to a Sonar Computer Entertainment America production. Presented by Universal Interactive Studios in 1997 by Naughty Dog Incorporated, in association with Naughty Dog. Is that copyright? I forget what the R is.
Registered trademark.
No, it's restricted copyright. That's what it is. Crash, Bandicoot, Cortex Strikes Back 2, Golf Ball.
Golf Ball. Cortex Strikes Back. Oh my god, does this bring back memories?
This is arguably one of the greatest of the PlayStation 1 platformers, and I mostly agree with that. But a couple of ground rules that I want to set up whilst we are going through the Dr. Neo Cortex cutscene. This is not a 100% run. I will not 100% Crash Bandicoot 2 specifically due to Split 4. Split 4 is ridiculously difficult to 100%, and fuck that.
But Dr. Cortex, why don't you just get more skills at gathering boxes?
It's not the boxes that are the issue, though. It's the colored gems and the death paths that you need to go through, Engine.
Still think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any...
You need more lives.
It's not
You
lives,
solve-
really. It's how annoying and tedious it is in order to go through the death path successfully.
If you I think what this game wants to teach you is that if you throw enough Crash Bandicoots at any one challenge, eventually you'll make it.
And, you know, assuming you have 50 or more of them.
Welcome to the sort of tutorial for Crash Bandicoot 2.
As this is still technically part of the opening cutscene, but yeah, this is all playable stuff. Hey, Aku Aku.
Yeah, look at that. You can actually die here.
Yes, you can.
Live,
now, Crash is very, very fragile. As in, without Aku Aku, he dies in a single hit. This is a staple.
Yep.
This is a staple of PlayStation 1 platformers, and I'm mostly okay with it here. Mostly because the enemy design and obstacle design for a majority of the game is actually fine and programmed around Crash's fragility. A majority of the enemies have warning tells. A lot of obstacles go off before you reach them, allowing you to plan for them. So on and so forth. More cutscenes.
Oh gosh, what is...
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means you...
So this was my first Crash Bandicoot game that I had actually taken on, so I did not know the history between these two characters at this point. I thought that Dr. Neo Cortex was being a genuine ally.
Oh no. I mean, come on, he's got a space station in the 90s, dude. That's automatically a sign from evil. After all, that's the entire plot of a GoldenEye.
Level 1. Turtle Woods.
Turtle Woods, if you want to get both the normal gem and the blue and the colored gem, you have to go through twice. You have to go through it normally collecting all the boxes for the box gem, and you have to go through it the second time without collecting any boxes for the blue colored gem. This is another
Good
reason
luck
why
figuring out.
Yeah, this is another. Well, actually, there is a hint if you go through Turtle Woods a second time. That will tell you about it, but you know it's not really all that forthcoming. No, it's not all that forthcoming about it.
Well, in the Crash Insane trilogy will give you an explicit hint that says be nice to the boxes in order to get a gem.
Yeah, for those of you wondering why we're not doing the Insane Trilogy, well, at the time of this recording, the Crash Insane Trilogy is not yet out on PC, at least I don't believe it is, and even if it was, I don't have a copy of it for PC, so...
Well, you see, I do have a copy of Crash Insane Trilogy on my PS4. The problem is, everybody is fucking playing Crash Insane Trilogy, so chances are you would never find our video of it.
I mean, we don't do enough advertising as is for our channel, dude. So most of the stuff, it's not really for the viewers. It's mostly for us to have things to do.
Oh, of course.
That particular crate that we just hit is the Nitro crate. almost any of the levels that have nitro boxes in them will have a nitro crate that if you nitro steel crate that if you hit will detonate all nitro boxes in a level, making it significantly easier to platform through. However, one of the important things to note about the steel one of the important things to note about the steel nitro crate is that hitting it, because it detonates all of the nitro nitro in the level, it does affect your box count. Yes, the nitro crates are part of the box count. So that is a thing you
and
need
that's
to know.
And that's why sometimes they will hide the nitro detonator in like alternate pathways through the level, for instance. So if you find that you finish the level and there are 34 boxes missing, it's probably because you either missed a hidden pathway or you missed the nitro detonator, or both.
Usually both. Alright, I know it's almost over, but this has been Aku Aku's invincibility. If you collect 3 Aku Aku masks, Crash becomes completely invincible for a short period of time, and he will also automatically destroy any boxes that he comes into contact with. It is very important for later levels that you know about the invincibility power-up. Also, you can skip all of the rat pits in the game.
Yeah,
almost all of them.
You totally can.
There's like one in a bonus game that you cannot skip, but I think that's like the only rat pit in the game that you cannot skip.
Gem. I like it how in the Insane Trilogy, when you get invincibility, you actually get a little boost in running speed too. And Crash is doing the happy dance.
And more cutscenes.
Oh gosh. Oh no, what's going on?
Done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain.
Why?
During the course of my intellectual pursuits,
Because we need more power.
threatens to destroy the world. Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Hi, Coco. Poor Coco. She just wants to help.
Okay. I guess it was nothing. Now here's a chapter from my childhood. This is me sitting in my grandmother's living room with my brand new PS1. Snowgo was one of the earliest levels that I played. So every time I see this Nitro, Aku Aku, and the TNT, like I am right at home.
Yeah, the snow levels in general are actually really good, with the exception of Split 4, but we'll get to that later. I generally like both the soundtrack and the usual gimmicks of the snow levels.
The ice physics are atrocious.
The ice physics aren't honestly all that bad. They're momentum based, which can be a bit of an issue. But you know, you could just be stupidly reckless like Gerdat and slide in the nitro crates, and then you don't have to worry about them anymore.
Yeah, you know, just like that. Seals.
I remember these seals from CTR. Now you can get that gem this way. If you high jump off of the seal, you supposedly you can go get it. I have never managed to do it, but the normal way that they expect you to get the red colored gem is by going through a secret passage that I will not be showing off throughout the playthrough.
Well, that sucks. Not a 100% playthrough.
Yeah.
So, how many hidden pathways do you show through this playthrough?
A large portion of them. We end the game at like 81%.
Nice. Like, I mean, hidden pathways was a thing that they kind of... Oh, yeah, but bullshit. You gotta head to the camera to find the hidden thing first. So hidden pathways was a thing that they kind of put in Crash 1. They had the keys.
Oh, it's all over Crash 1 because the colored gems are all technically hidden pathways.
Right. You have to... The gems create the hidden pathways that ultimately reveal where the hell those fucking 12 boxes are that keep crashing on Crash's head at the end of the level. You fell into a pit, and you gotta hit the nitro box again, and you gotta make a second trip through those levels in order to create them. But in this game, they actually introduced secret entrances into levels through other levels, which was really weird, and it's really cool.
It's cool, yes, but a large portion of the time, additional gems are locked behind those secret entrances, which makes getting 100% in this game very, very tedious. Hence why I chose not to do it.
100% in Crash. Let me tell you something about 100% in Crash Bandicoot. It is a ritual for people who already have 100% in Crash Bandicoot 2. Crash Bandicoot 2 was the first game in the Insane Trilogy that I got to 100% completion, mostly because I knew how to do it, and that everything was still intact.
Yeah, 100% in Crash 2 is definitely possible, unlike Crash 1, which is not possible. Stop lying to yourself.
Crash Bandicoot, well, I mean, Insane Trilogy made easy. I 100%ed Crash Bandicoot 1 on the Insane Trilogy.
Oh, you were helping Cortex.
You can stop lying to me about that, Cloud. It's okay.
Acquired a gem. Interesting.
Don't you want to listen to Bolthead?
Well, Crash.
Actually, Brio only has like 3 scenes of dialogue in the entire game. This one towards the end of the game once you get all 25 crystals, and then at the game's true ending, which I don't show off because, again, that requires getting 105%, and I am not skilled enough to do it.
Crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to
42 is a big number.
It is.
I think I'd rather collect 20. You know, it takes 42 muscles to frown. I'd rather take 25 to smile.
That is not how that saying works, Cloud.
I remember just feeling really weird as a kid when I revealed Embryo.
Script. I assume he is, but I am playing this
No, he's
on
not.
my PlayStation 1 emulator.
He's not getting cut off. I have to stop you from gathering crystals. My God. Come on, diagonal jump. You're on a timer. Keep running.
Hey, the timer hasn't shown up yet. It doesn't exist yet.
The timer starts as soon as the level starts.
I know that, but Crash doesn't, so there.
Well, now Crash is like, oh, God. No, Crash is saying, fuck your time. I am having boogie time. Cowabunga.
Yeah, the jet ski, is it technically a jet ski?
It's a jet ski, yeah.
Hoverboard? Can we agree that's a hoverboard?
No, because hoverboard hovers above the surface. This is gliding on the surface.
Okay, so it's a jet ski then. The jet ski actually handles okay for the most part, and this theme is, the theme for the jet ski and the jet ski levels is actually really badass. Damn it!
It's okay. It's a bonus round.
But
the only penalty is what? It reset the timer.
Yeah, apparently if you die in the bonus room, it resets the timer.
I need to exploit that. Ha! I made Gerdat cough in incredulity.
Well, in humor, but yes. Now you'll note that I'm not actually spending the time to actually collect all of the Wampa fruit in the striped crates. Mostly because if you look, we're on level 3 and I already have 20 lives. Crash 2.
You would be surprised how quickly you can blow through 20 crashes.
Yes, but in Crash 2, you get so many lives early on that you are usually set for the rest of the game.
Well, and then you run into that one segment that says, well, I just can't nail it right, but, you know, if you throw enough soldiers on it, we can make a D-Day and conquer Normandy.
And whoosh!
Whee!
Although going through these particular segments without an Aku Aku mask is you know, a bit hazardous, because without an Aku Aku mask, you are very fragile, as I have mentioned. But we got the box gem anyway.
I wonder how many times have you been eaten by that particular piranha plant?
Once. I only recall ever getting ate by that piranha plant once in my entire history of playing Crash 2, and it was during the test playthrough.
So I tell you what, nothing sucks worse than having to start from the checkpoint when you were just at the fucking finish line.
Yeah.
Happy days.
And in the next part, we'll continue on through World 1 of Crash Bandicoot 2.
Oh
after
no!
this cutscene.
What does Big N Letter Man have to say?
I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Be safe, guys.
Bring me the crystals!